Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a hot minute. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you decided to click on the video and watch. This is going to be a super chatty video. I'm trying my ring light out again, so hopefully it's working. To all of my OGs and subscribers that have been rocking with me for a minute, hopefully the lighting's okay. We'll see when I edit it. The goal is to film quite a few videos today. Same look, same clothes, all of that good stuff, so that I can get some videos out to you guys pretty quickly. Y'all know, just life been lifing. If you are new here, you may not be interested in all this chitter chatter I'm about to get into, because this is kind of like a housekeeping, kind of a where I've been, what's been going on kind of thing. So you may not be interested in all of that. But I am planning to do what's in my bag on this bag towards the end of the video, just for some, you know, eye candy and what's in my bag purposes. I know that's what my channel is mainly about. I know you ladies love to see it, so I am probably going to go ahead and show you what I have in her currently towards the end of the video. But I thought placing her here would be kind of cute eye candy. This is what I like to call Layla's Boutique. So in here is where I keep all of my shoes, my bags. I have like a chest dresser over there that keeps all of the SLGs and pouches and stuff that don't have like a complete matching bag that they go in. I know I'm due for an updated tour on that as well. I've added some things, changed some things, purged some bags, moved some things around. So definitely do one of those videos in the future. Not today, it's a lot of work. But anywho, so the beginning of the video is pretty chatty. If you want to go and just kind of fast forward to the end, I'll try and put a timestamp on the screen right here, so you know exactly how far to fast forward if you're not interested in all the chatter and you just kind of want to see what's in the bag. And this is a Coach Retail Rogue 25 in the tea rose print. So it has the black and oxblood flowers all on the front. Super cute. I love this bag so much, and it is one of my bag sisters' favorite. Miss Shonda Dazzle 77 absolutely loves this bag. I'm so glad that I picked it up when I did quite a few years back. I have a couple other rogues as well, which I will show you guys as I do collection videos coming up. So let's get into it. I know y'all who've been rocking me for a minute, been wondering since pretty much August of last year, 2024, last summer, been wondering where in the hell is Layla? Just when SB, where's she at? Where's she been? So for those of you who are new, my name is spelled with an I. So if you do decide to comment down below or under any other video and you do choose to put in my name, it is spelled with an I. A lot of Laylas are spelled with the Y, so it is kind of a little bothersome to me when it does include the I. So it is L-A-I-L-A, and I will put that on the screen to help as well. But anywho, I know y'all been wondering where I've been. I got my little notes here and my little planner that I'm currently using, which is a no-teat cover. And I have a Happy Planner Classic on the inside. This has been my go-to kind of everything planner. I love it. It stays at home. It goes with me from bedroom to work. For those of you who are new here, I work from home. And then, of course, I have my smaller planner that I keep in my purse. So let's get to it. Okay. Where do I even start, y'all? Where do I even start? Okay. Ooh, so much. Okay. So let's just start with the overall blanket reason where I've been, what's been going on. I had in August, well, I've been saying for the previous year, you know, Jazz's entire senior year, I was like, you know, I'm not ready. I don't want her to go. And I know it's time for her to go, spread her wings. You know what I'm saying? It's bittersweet. It's supposed to happen. It's a part of her life, a part of my life as a mom. I've been saying I wasn't ready, but I didn't realize it was going to hit me the way that it hit me. Like, I knew I was going to be like, you know, a little sad, some days happy, some days sad, you know, kind of just roll with the punches. But I didn't realize it was going to hit me the way it hit me, y'all. The kids' rooms are literally right across from each other, and just going into Mally's room to check on him, bring him his laundry, you know, see what he's up to, talk to him, hug him, whatever. I'm walking past Jazz's room, and I would just like lose it, y'all. Lose it. Which I'm going to try not to do in this video. So, anywho, I naturally have anxiety, I naturally have depression, but when she left, it was like, I mean, just in the toilet is the best way I can describe it, y'all. I wasn't interested in bags. I wasn't interested in social media. I wasn't interested in posting pictures of bags. I wasn't interested in filming. I stayed in the same bag like 3 months at a time, which is crazy for me. I didn't want to do nothing, y'all. I literally was going to work and then getting in the bed, or going to work and then getting on the couch. And I would stay there until I got like stupid sleepy, and then I would get up, shower, and get in the bed, or even get up, get in the bed, and then shower in the morning before work. I have no desire to do nothing, y'all. I didn't want to go nowhere. I wasn't shopping like for bags or SLGs or any of that. I was just existing, y'all. Literally like just existing. So I pretty much just kind of didn't want to do any of those things. And then even once I came back, if you've noticed, I haven't really posted a lot of like pictures and stuff on Instagram. It's because I'm kind of slowly tiptoeing my way back into that. While I was kind of, you know, in my emotional state, I kind of saw social media differently. Like, I've always been like a private person, just kind of, you know, live my life, do my thing, and not posting on Facebook all the time and posting on Instagram all the time, not even going on there to read other people's stuff frequently. When I go, it's because I'm looking for something. I want to see something specifically. I want to read about something specifically. But after my kind of, you know, emotional depression, anxiety went really left, I just kind of saw it differently. I just kind of went more into how I was before I started my YouTube channel, where I didn't post often. I didn't really, you know, communicate on there often. And I just was like, why do I have to share my every move with social media? Why do I have to share everything I'm doing? Why do I have to share everywhere I've been? Why do I have to post every bag that I'm in? That's kind of like where my mindset went. But I do love bags. I do love wallets and pouches and all the cute girly things that go on the bag and in the bag. And so I'm slowly working my way back into posting on Instagram, showing you guys what I'm carrying, what I'm, you know, in, what I'm using. I usually try to do it, you know, kind of as a combo post, like to let you know this is the bag I'm in. And I also have a what's in my bag on it on my video that, excuse me, on my channel that just went live. Go check it out. So I'm trying to get back into doing that. As you know, I kind of posted a video and then there was quite a few weeks break. I'm gonna explain that. And then I kind of posted one or two more, and then there's kind of been another week break. So I'm working my way back into posting on Instagram, so stay tuned for that. Like I said, usually when I'm posting a picture of a bag or a setup, I'm either like saying something like, tell me you're a football mom without telling me you're a football mom. Or I'm letting you guys know that there's a live video, you know, on the bag that's in the picture. And I am currently in this cutie and moving out of her. I've been carrying my bags essentially like 1 or 2 days. Ever since I did that bag a day challenge, which I'm going to update you on, I've kind of learned that switching super often helps me give all my bags love. It helps me see all my bags, making them match my outfit, making them match my mood, whatever the case is. I kind of learned in doing that I like switching more often. And I think the reason why I didn't switch more often before is because when I switch a lot of the SOGs and everything to match the bag or to match the outfit for that day. And then when I go switch again, I got to clean all that mess up. And I'm like any other 7-year-old. I don't want to go clean my room. So that's why I was kind of reluctant to switching before, but I've really been switching a lot over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and thoroughly enjoying it. So that's kind of why I hopped off YouTube, kind of why I hopped off Instagram for those, like, I don't know, 6-7 months, and I was kind of MIA. You guys were probably checking to see if you were even still subscribed, you know, because I wasn't posting any videos or anything. Which I do want to say this: double check your settings. The people you love to watch, including me, make sure you're still subscribed. Make sure your bell is still on, because I have found several times that even my bag sisters, Michelle and Shonda, that I talk to literally 35/8, like those are my two go-tos that I can talk to all damn day long about bags. Now, when I was in my funk, I wasn't even talking to them much, y'all. And when I was, it kind of was like about real life stuff, not even about bags. Like, that's how in the toilet I was, and wasn't interested in my usual, you know, love. Like, I love all of this. But anywho, make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube unsubscribed me from their channels. YouTube turned off the bell on their channels. And although I wasn't even watching bag videos and purse videos those kind of 7 months, every now and again I would get the itch to watch 1 or 2, or I would think about maybe I should switch my bag. I've been in it for like 2 months, and I would go watch videos specifically on that bag. And so I found that some of the people I love to watch would have a video on that bag. I'd watch it, and then I would double check and see. I'd be unsubscribed, bell be off, both, one or the other, all kind of mess. So double check that. Like I said, not just for me, but for a lot of the channels that you watch, especially if you feel like you haven't seen a video from them in a while. Either YouTube algorithm is just not showing it to you, or it's literally unsubscribed you or turned your bell off. So double check on that. I should have looked at my watch when I started so I can see the time. Okay, not too bad, right under 10 minutes. I set up the camera behind the ring light this time instead of placing the camera on the ring light. So hopefully the volume is loud and clear like it usually is, and hopefully the lighting is okay. Me looking in the viewfinder, it looks okay. I feel like I'm super bright, but I prefer that over it being dark and dim and, you know, people, you know, having to feel like my lighting is bad. So I think I might have found a fix. We'll see when I edit. So let me see. So that's where I was, kind of just private time, anxiety, depression, feeling like I need some privacy, feeling like I don't need to post everything on, you know, social media, and working my way back into it. Let's see here. As far as jazz goes, jazz is great. Of course, she's like any other teenager, super happy to be away from home, freedom, I'm grown, I can do what I want, go where I want, ain't no curfew, I ain't got no chores. She's enjoying living her best life. But at the same time, you know, there's that turnover period where you're learning to adult, you're making mistakes, you're learning different things, you're exposed to a lot of people. Jazz is not normally a social butterfly. She is not just going to go to some random party just to get out the house. Like, she's not going to do that. She's only going to go if she's going with some close friends she knows, or if it's sports related. Like if one of her flag teammates is throwing a get together or something, then she will go to that. She will talk, she will mingle. Outside of that, Jazz is kind of a private person as well. So she's doing very well. Well, first let me stay on her. She's doing very well. She's thriving. She's on the dean's list. Flag football is going okay. Jazz plays defense. Defense has it on lock. Offense, they need a little work. They need a little work. So they haven't won as many games as Jazz is used to in high school, where the offense and defense was strong. But they're, you know, they're watching films, they're going to practices, they're doing more stuff. The coach, the offense coach, they have two coaches. They have offense, they have defense. The defense coach, of course, since she plays defense, is the one who recruited her to come play on her team. And so offense is a work in progress. I've gone to as many games as I can. She has games in Tennessee and Florida, which I won't be making. That's a lot for me with working in Mally and school and all of that. But I do make all the Georgia games and all the Alabama games, as long as they're not like smack dead in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day when somebody has to go to work. And so I just saw her 2 days ago. They played in, I think the city was Waleska, something like that. I've never been, you guys. It's where Reinhardt University is located here in Georgia. So they played their offense. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. Offense sucked in that game. Absolutely sucked. So they got their asses handed to them. They lost 42-0. It was pretty bad. Jazzy was emotionally upset. She's sensitive like her mama. And so she was emotionally upset at the end of the game, and not because they lost, but more so because she plays defense. She felt like she did what she's supposed to. She felt like her defense team did what they supposed to, but offense was just all over the place, wild, not running plays, throwing mad interceptions. Like, she was upset about the game, y'all. She really was. So that's her. She's thriving. She's doing great. Now, the few hiccups that she had that kind of, you know, rode into my anxiety and stuff is I don't know what the background is for some of these teammates, but she had a couple of teammate instances. No run-ins with her, no like drama with her, fights with her, none of that. Other people had problems and it rolled onto the team. So one girl lied about taking a bunch of pills and trying to commit suicide. Another girl actually took a bottle of pills and actively tried to commit suicide. The ambulance was called, rushed to the hospital, the whole nine. And of course, all of that affected Jazz. So there was one day that it happened, and Jazz was like, yeah, I'm a little sad. I feel guilty. Maybe I should have tried to be her friend more, even though she wasn't really my friend type. You know, maybe I should have did this, maybe I should have did this. She's kind of down that like guilty role that some people who are near somebody who tries to commit suicide may feel. And so she was okay the first day, you know, a little emotional, a little crying, but she was okay. Then the next day, I don't even remember if there was something. I don't think there was something new that happened. I think it was just more of manifesting and just kind of, not manifesting, what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of her sitting with what happened and kind of, you know, playing it over in her head. She just kind of lost it. So she calls me. It's the middle of the day. I'm at work, y'all. She calls and she's like, Mom, I don't know. I'm not handling this well. I need you. You need me. Say less. Clock the hell out, management. I'm gone. Jazz need me. I'm hitting the road going to Alabama. Out. Packed up a bag real quick, threw some stuff in it real quick for overnight because I knew I was going to sleep over. Drove down there, got a hotel room, had her meet me at the hotel, and just held my baby all night, y'all. So anyway, that's where I've been, why I've been gone, what's been going on, and how Jazz is doing. So she's doing much better. That was back in October. So she's doing much, much better. All is well with her. Oh, man. Or did I bring it? Okay, I do have it. All right. My bag a day challenge. Now, this planner is new. This is, whoop, child, that's washed out. Okay, maybe it's better back here. So because the camera's further away, I can't see if things are completely focused from way back here. I probably have the camera about, I don't know, probably 6 feet, good 6 feet away from me, and I'm used to it being more like 3 to 4. But anywho, I did purchase this pre-loved. I was in a zone, probably around Christmas. I really wanted Azure items. I even ordered some from my Instagram friend, the If You Know You Know pieces, and I really wanted a planner cover. So I went ahead and purchased this one. It's authentic. It's pre-loved. I did have it authenticated. I got this one off eBay. So just to kind of explain it, and I know I need to do flips. Y'all know I usually do those earlier in the year, January, February. Excuse me. But this is my current, I don't really know what's called this one, y'all. this is more like my personal planner, I guess. In here I keep my goals, I keep the bills, and just kind of like extra list, like coupon code list, kind of the finances, the plans, what I'm gonna do with those, the running list of kind of the meals that we like tend to favor to. You know, of course I err on the side of kind of whatever Mally's eating, unless I want to cook me some meat or something on the side, and just kind of other running things in here. I moved the sinking funds from the cash envelopes that I keep in the safe. They have been completely removed. There's no cash in the house. I moved them to the bank and created a whole new checking account for that, and got debit cards for that, so that anytime we do need to do something specific from a specific category, we can just go ahead and swipe that card and not have to, like, you know, pay with a credit card and then transfer and any of that. So anywho, I have those registers in here. They're basically like budget sheets that I have been using off of Amazon for, girl, oh my God, at least like a year or two. And so I'll show you what they look like on the back. And I recently saw them in, what's her name? Miss Toya, her new budget cash envelope, finances challenge. I saw them in there and I reached out to her and I was like, girl, I've been using those for like a year and some change, like a year and a half or so. I love these things. And so anywho, I was using these inside of each cash envelope in the safe, and I just hole punch them and add them to this planner, since this is where I keep the money details and finances and stuff. So I have that in there, and then I have like this cute like travel dashboard, and I'll just write like vacay plans in here. So I'll write like, you know, the next vacay, where it's at, when we leave, when we come back, what I need to not forget to pack. I'm really good about packing, but sometimes there's like a certain one thing I want to bring. Like let's say I want to bring my camera, you know, I'll write batteries and SD cards and all of that in there. So essentially that's what this is, and this is what the main page is looking like if anybody wants to see it. Trying to get rid of the glare. Just some cute LV paper clips that are from Etsy forever and a day ago. I don't remember the shop name, and this is a dashboard I recently purchased. I love what it says, and it kind of goes with the theme of kind of like the money and stuff. But the reason why I was looking at my notes and then saying oh shoot is because my bag a day challenge is in here. At least I think it's in here. I haven't looked at it in so long. Yes, here it is. Okay, so I have the 2024 bags carried, which I got up to day 20 is when, probably the evening of the 19th. And I think this was January. Nope, I lie. So day 20 was April 4th. April 4th is when hubby kind of challenged me, or it might have been the night before, April 3rd. I might have been filming that day and, you know, switching to a new bag. But anyway, those dates, the 3rd or the 4th, somewhere in there, started the daily challenge. So that's when hubby challenged me to carry every single bag for just one day, 24 hours, and switch to something else. So that started on April 4th. The very first bag was the Brahmin Pink Cobra, which you can see. It's this one right here. So that was the first one. And then every single bag in my collection, even smaller, like larger wristlets that I would consider carrying like a bag. Y'all know the wristlet thing isn't normally my thing, but I did add them as well. All of my small, you know, girl stay shopping, vacay bags, cruise bags, all my little tiny bags, I did all of them from the smallest to the largest. I switched every single day. So we got all the way from April 4th, several pages, y'all, front and back. We got all the way to August 16th. I did it. I conquered it. I met his challenge. We never discussed like a prize. I should have. We never discussed like a prize or like anything I would get for conquering the challenge, but I absolutely did it. And this kind of was before I kind of went in the toilet, because it ended 8/16. Jazz moved in into her dorm room either 8/8 or 8/9. I can't remember. I want to say 8/9. So I carried a bag every single day, all of them, all the new ones that I purchased during that time, they got put into the rotation. I carried them as well. And then I also kind of, this went over our cruise in June. And so, which was planned well before, you know, everything happened or whatever. But anywho, I took the notebook with me, and I kind of had written down and taken some pictures of the different areas where I have bags. I wrote every single purse I owned. I put it in different categories, and I started looking at which ones I may not want to keep after I carry them in the challenge. And so some did get carried in the challenge. Some got put on the chopping block, just on paper, on the boat, on the cruise, chilling, because we were on a cruise for a week. So plenty of time to relax and do activity stuff. So anywho, I went all the way to August 16th. So basically April, August, that's about 4 months. So it's about 4 months and 2 weeks. It ended up being 123 days or 123, you know, bags that were carried. Like I said, some new in, some old out. The last bag was the LV Neo Noe. don't know if you can see this one. You can't. It's above this. I added 2 racks to create an extra tier space on top of this IKEA calyx, and so the Neo Noe is up there, so I wouldn't be able to show y'all that at the moment, but it's one of my monogram bags with the pink interior that hubby bought me for one of the previous Christmases. He's bought a couple of my bags, my authentic Louis Vuitton bags. So yeah, so then after the challenge ended, I have a little note here I'm gonna read to y'all. After the challenge ended, I carried a few things without documenting. Like, I was kind of fresh out of the changing every single day, and so I carried like my denim tabby for a few days, my Zor Neverfull for a few days, my ecru hattie carried for a week, and then a couple more and I can't remember. And then around, let's see here, I documented September 1st, I moved into my Cognac MCM Liz, which I think you can see, this baby right here, with some Vicky's Leopard SLGs, carried that for about 2 weeks. Then I moved into my cream MK Meaner chain bag, which is this one. If you can see it, I have done what's in my bags on these bags, and I carried that for a little while. Then I moved into my LV Pochette Matisse because it was kind of fall season, time to start, like, you know, getting fall decor if you need some, start looking at whatever Christmas decor they put out, Halloween, you name it. And so I wanted a crossbody that I could just have tiny little things, just the essentials in there, stick and move, go wherever I need to go, take care of my business, and come back home. And so I wore that Pochette Matisse for months, y'all. I think from, like, let me see, did I write it down? Yeah, mid-September to almost Christmas. Like, after she left for school, I wore 2 bags, and then I stayed in that Pochette Matisse like forever. So yeah, so I started kind of caring about my bags and wanting to switch and dolling them up. They're putting on their jewelry and earrings and all of that. That's what I call all the charms and chains and stuff, y'all. The jewelry, the earrings, all of that. I started caring about that stuff about 2 weeks before Christmas, while I started, you know, I had to start shopping for everyone. Anytime I'm out and about and I'm doing stuff, I always have like people's birthdays and the holidays and stuff in my mind. So if I just happen to see something, and when I see it, like I spot this, I don't know, beauty cosmetic bag over there, and I'm like, oh my god, Michelle would love that. Or I spot, you know, this little like keychain holder charm whatever here, I'm like, my sister would love that. I just go ahead and pick it up, and then I keep a note in my phone. I place it next to birthday or Christmas, so that when I'm shopping, I don't accidentally buy more, because I've done that in the past. I've picked up like 2-3 things for a person, you know, their Christmas gift is taken care of, then Christmas shopping season comes, I see stuff, I see their face when I look at it, I buy it, I get it all home, and one person has like 7 items. Oh shit, what am I gonna do now? So I started keeping a log in my phone, so I don't have to worry about having a planner with me in case I'm in a tiny bag, like that can't even hold my pocket planner or small ring LV agenda. I started like keeping a log in there. And so anywho, I carried that bag, the Pochette Matisse, for a while. I picked up a few things, kept my list going, everything was okay. And then eventually I ended up starting to purchase for myself bags and SLGs after Christmas. I think, do I have that book with me? I do. Let me check my timer. Okay, I think it was December 28th, because I'm now not only keeping a log of what I carry for my purse, I'm keeping a log of what I carry for my planner bag, because I'm currently not really carrying my big totes. I'm going to experiment today. I'm going to cinch the sides of one of my Neverfulls and try it as the different look and make it a little smaller, because I just really don't, I don't know, y'all. After I carried that Pochette, Jesus Christ. After I carried my Pochette Matisse for so many months, y'all, I just was like, why am I carrying the kitchen sink? Like, why? Why am I carrying the kitchen sink? So I kind of downsized that essentials pouch that I told you guys about, like the one I absolutely positively cannot go anywhere. I still use that, but I've kind of started putting it into my larger beauty bags to make sure they're all getting used. The cosmetic bags, the pouches, whatever you want to call them. I kind of started using those more often, and I added a few kind of things that are kind of essentials, but I wouldn't die without them. I added that into that pouch, and anytime I move into a smaller bag, I take the, like, I mean, I cannot go to the mailbox without it type of things. So I also document each of my larger totes. Why are you sticking out? I document each of my larger totes. And I'll, of course, show you guys all the new bags I've purchased in another video. But all of the larger totes I've been using as my planner bag. This is my current planner bag, which is the Dooney and Burke Bailey tote. This is in the brown Tomorrow. I have the Coach City tote insert inside of it, and then all of my goodies are in there. And so I'll show you guys what's in my planner bag in another video as well. But I started keeping a log of when I use the totes for the planner bags, because I didn't want it to look like I was not using the totes at all. I wanted that documented as well. And so I started documenting that, and then I also started documenting kind of like what Shonda calls a purse journal. I wanted to see as well, like, how often am I shopping, how many did I buy, how much am I spending, kind of just see what's going on paper, so that I know where I'm at. So of course, as far as like money is concerned, I've got like 4 more minutes. Because I didn't shop for bags and SLGs, and I give myself an allowance every check, because I didn't shop for all those months, I had quite a few bills stacked up. Plus I had some other financial changes that happened within those months, income and stuff. And so I had a little bit more what I like to call play money. That's the money you don't need, you know, for your savings, your bills, your slotted, you know, important accounts that's supposed to get whatever they're supposed to get, sinking funds, all of that. I had a little bit more play money. So when I started shopping in December, I did purchase quite a few bags. So when I show that video, don't judge me, judge your mama. But yeah, so I started keeping a log of what I carry, what I purchase, where I got it from, when I do carry it, things of that nature. I was gonna tell y'all, it was a certain reason I pulled this book out, y'all. I got so much to tell y'all. I can't remember why I was showing this. Why was I gonna talk about this one? Spending. I don't even remember, y'all. Now I lost my train of thought. I don't know, but I've been thoroughly enjoying this. I need to add this bag in here. I moved in 2 days ago and I didn't write it down yet, so I need to write that in there. But yeah, I need to, you know, catch y'all up on what bags and matching SLGs and stuff I purchased with that. But I know the start of this topic was me showing that I did complete the challenge and letting y'all know the dates, how long it took, and how much bags I carried or had at the time that I finished the challenge. Again, that was with a few bags new coming in, because I think in the middle of the challenge these 2 bags dropped, the T Rose Rogues, the 25 and the 30. This one is black on black on black, Shonda's fave. And then this one, I think it's called Dragon Fruit. It's just a beautiful hot pink. And so those 2 came in, and like I said, a couple of other ones went out. I started feeling like I have more small, tiny girl shopping day vacay bags than I have larger bags. So I definitely purged some of them, especially if they didn't really hold what I consider essential, even if I am on those places, or excuse me, like on vacay or with mom or whatever. So I did purge a few of them. So I did complete that challenge. So let me see here. Let me mark that off, and then let me go ahead and restart this timer. And y'all, I put on a little weight eating junk, but I gotta tell y'all about the rest. I don't know why I just blocked it out. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So, and I've been loving watching y'all's videos where y'all have like a table and then you can see all the beauty in the back. So that's why I chose to film right here and go ahead and try my ring light and camera again, because if y'all do it and I love it, sometimes I just want to try it and see if I love it as well. And if I enjoy watching y'all's video that way, then a lot of times I think, well, my subscribers might feel the same way. Just like there was a time where I kept the bag inside of the actual like film for you to see things, but it wasn't necessarily where you could see the whole bag, especially if I had my face in the camera as well, or you didn't see things coming out. I kind of maybe did it in reverse. So anywho, sometimes I tweak how I do my videos because I see things and I love it and I'm like, I should try that, see if I like it. All right, so let's see here. Around September, fall time frame, kind of around the time that I moved into the Pochette Matisse, I was, again, not buying bags or any SLGs. I was actually purchasing fall and Christmas decor. We do the most, this is the best way to describe it. We do the most when it comes to decorating for Christmas. Like, it's 100%. Like, everything has something everywhere. Bathrooms, everything. And so, anywho, I was adding a couple more decor items. And while I was out shopping, this spangle has moved underneath this bracelet and I don't like it. While I was out shopping for the fall and Christmas decor, I came across some gingerbread houses, and I've never had one as my decor. And so I was like, oh my God, that is the cutest. I think I want one. I'm just gonna take this off and move it. And so I picked up a few, you know, the traditional Christmas colors, which is what we do downstairs. We do traditional downstairs and in the kids' bathroom and in Mally's room. Jazz's room is mint. white and gold, and so I added some mint white and gold items for her this year. And y'all, I found the cutest football ornaments for her tree. The kids do usually have trees in their room, as well as I have like a little 4-foot one I put outside of their room, kind of in the middle. So anywho, in picking up stuff, listen, if you did not know before I tell y'all this next statement, if you didn't know that my favorite color was purple, baby, you will understand the level of love that I have for purple. So let me tell you what happened, y'all. I saw this purple gingerbread house, not in the store, but in watching Christmas videos. Instead of watching what's in my bags and purses and hauls and all that, because I wasn't interested in nothing, I was watching Decorate With Me for Christmas, Clean and Decorate With Me for Christmas, Christmas decor haul, Thanksgiving decor haul. I was watching all of those kind of videos when I was watching TV. A lot of the times I was just counting paint chips, crying, sleeping. But the times I did watch TV, I was watching those videos. So I saw a couple of things in the videos. I saw like this cute purple tree. There was like 3 different designs. I wanted all 3 of them. I added them to the shopping list. And then I saw this purple gingerbread house. Mind you, the gingerbread houses that are in these timber stores, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, Ross, and of course Home Goods and At Home as well. I haven't thought of an acronym to add in Home Goods and At Home, but y'all get my drift. If you're new here, when I say timber stores, it's TMBR. I pronounce it timber because that's what happens to your bank account when you go in that store and you start adding a card. So anywho, this gingerbread house, oh my God, I needed it. I mean, like, I was dreaming about it, y'all. I was thinking about it 35/8. I had to have it. I spent 6 weeks looking for this house. I went to all the timber stores 2, 3, 4 times a week. When Jazz called me and said, I need you, and I hit the road, I went to see her. I spent the night with her. I spent time with her the next day. We ate. And then once I hit the highway to head home, y'all, I looked up every timber store on the way. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. If you didn't know purple was my favorite color and I needed it, you gonna learn today. I went to every damn timber store on the way home, and even hit my timber stores that I had been already hitting 3, 4 times a week. Like, the managers knew me by name at this point, y'all, because I was looking on the floor, looking near the register, and asking, hey, did you get this? Do you have this in the back? Every time I went. Showed them pictures and everything, because I screenshotted like the image from my TV. So anywho, I searched for 6 weeks, y'all, and I was exhausted. By the time the 6th rolling into 7th week got here, I was exhausted, but I was not willing to not have it. So I bit the bullet. This house, if I'm not mistaken, was either 35 or 40. That's crazy. I don't even remember now, but it was quite a few months ago. But anywho, it was in the 30s or the 40s, right? Like, that's the retail price. So unfortunately, I had to go to the pre-love market, which y'all know is not the business because they would charge you double. But I found someone selling it, brand new, tag still on it, and she wanted 60. So it wasn't too bad. So I pulled the trigger, but of course, after the shipping for an item like that, plus the Macari fees, plus the taxes or whatever, you know, it was damn near $80. So anywho, after 6 weeks of hunting high and low, being tired, and even Jazz asked me one day, Mom, what you doing? I was like, oh, I'm in Marshalls looking for my house. Girl, she literally said, girl, ain't you tired yet? I'm tired for you. And so I ended up buying it off Macari. I put it on the dresser for Christmas. I absolutely love it, y'all. That was the best damn, like, decor item I bought. And I bought some sexy stuff, y'all, for our room as well as for downstairs. So red and green items plus purple items. But anywho, so I hunted that damn house down like nobody's business, and if that does not explain my level of love for purple and my dedication and my consistency, I don't know what does, y'all. I don't know what does. All right, so let's move on to the LV key clay or key pouch. I think I have them right here. Yeah, I'm using them for decor. They are not functional. They still stink. The Damier Azur, which cannot be replaced unless you buy it pre-loved, in which case it usually looks a hot ass mess because the people selling it is people who didn't take care of their stuff. But I have the Azur, and then I have the Damier Bean. Luckily for me, I don't know how they were all in the same damn drawer. The monogram did not, what's the word I'm looking for? What happened to these didn't happen to that. The monogram is still perfect, smells fine, use is fine, zipper's fine, nothing is the problem with that. These, I tried everything under the sun. I did a video on these about how I guess it's mold that developed inside of them. I've never seen mold other than like on bread if you happen to not eat it and it's on the counter too long. But based on the smell, based on the videos I saw, based on the how to fix it, clean it, get it out videos I saw, it's mold that developed inside of these. I tried everything, y'all. I put these bitches in the wash machine. I hand washed them with everything from baking soda to apple cider vinegar to regular vinegar to Dawn dish soap. I put like the scent beads that you use in your laundry. I put them in here, left them in here for weeks. I put them outside for days at a time. I put coffee beans in here. Someone suggested, let me see, I actually have one right here. The, what's it called? Oh Lord, the word's not on here. Can't think of the word. Charcoal. Someone suggested placing charcoal in here in the comments underneath those videos. I placed one of these bags. I stuffed it in there and left it in here weeks at a time. Y'all, I did everything. Nothing worked. Luckily for me, the monogram did not become affected, and no other SLG in the drawer or even in any of the other drawers were affected by this. Now, I was talking to my friend Nicole, and she's on YouTube as well. I've suggested you guys take a look at her channel, especially if you're into planner setups and you're into vintage bags. She prefers vintage Coach, vintage LV, Bottega, Fendi. Those are her things. She's not into the newer styles or newer models. She's definitely into vintage, and she's a little older than me, so it definitely makes sense. And I love having older friends, y'all. I feel like I learn so much and understand things that I'm going through, getting a different perspective from someone who's already been through it so much, y'all. Like, I feel like I'm maturing and evolving on my own, but having the friends that I can bounce my feelings and ideas and stuff off of, I just feel like, y'all, it's the best thing since sliced bread. I love all my sister friends. So she was like, girl, I don't know if you've looked into this, but it's possible that you have humidity in your home on the second level where you keep all your bags in Layla's boutique and you just didn't know it. She was like, I suggest getting a dehumidifier. And I was like, oh, I never thought of that. I have a couple of humidifiers for us when we get sick and we need to place one in everybody's bedroom, but I never thought about a dehumidifier. And she was like, well, you know, you've already lost money. You might as well just try it out. You have nothing to lose. It'll either work or it don't. And she showed me the two she has in her home currently. She lives in Texas, so humidity. She showed me the one she was using. She explained, you know, like how she hadn't had any like moldy items or anything like that, but she did notice that things just kind of didn't feel or smell as fresh in certain places of her home. So she bought like a really large one and she bought like a smaller one. And so she sent me her links and then a couple of other links to other smaller ones that she thought might work in my boutique. Because of course she used to live in Georgia, so she's been over to the house 1,000 times. And she's like, I think you should try this one. You know, it's not priced too much. You don't have nothing to lose. Just try it out, see if it works. You guys, I learned so much about percentages and humidity in the home and how it can cause mold and it can affect different items. Y'all, let me tell y'all, that was the best damn advice I ever got. Like I said, these can't be fixed. There's nothing that can be done about these. I'm gonna go ahead and put them down. I tried everything under the sun. These are goners, but I think I'm just kind of holding on to a hope and a prayer that maybe one day a shop opens up that specializes in getting stuff out of stuff, especially this one, because like I said, you can't buy it new, so it can't be replaced. I did buy another one of these brand new because I wanted to use it as like a rollover wallet, like you guys have heard me say before, where I'll have like a card holder and then I'll have like another wallet to put all the other cards in. So I've been using this, like, I don't even know, y'all, for a long time. Whenever I bought it, whenever I got the new one, I can't remember, sometime last summer. Bought the new one and I switch it and put it in every single bag. Every single bag I put this one in. I don't care what theme or color I'm doing, and it works. So I have like my insurance cards, like health insurance cards, like my Toyota reward card, my extra debit card, like the one that goes to the sinking funds account. That's not a card I'm going to use on the regular. Those are like special categories, special things. And so anywho, yeah, that's what I did. I have a monogram and I have a DE, a Damier beam that work, and I'm good to go. And then if you guys remember, I had showed two, and they're not over here. I had showed two replacements for those that I got, the If You Know You Know version from my IG friend, and the spacing is off. They're not a lot larger, but they're a little larger. You know, there's kind of a space between where the zipper meets the end of the item, and it just wasn't working. So I'm going to use those as candy pouches versus as how I like to use these. And the funny thing is, when I first got those, when I first started buying authentic LV, I want to say it was 2019, I was actually using it as a hand sanitizer holder. I would place the Bath and Body Works gel in there upright, zip it up, hang it, you know, from the the strap or the ring that's on the purse, and that's what I would use to hold my hand sanitizer. Never had a problem, never had a spill, never had any issues, never had any canvas cracking, breaking, anything on the outside from having like the alcohol from the hand sanitizer on it. It worked like a charm. And then I just started kind of buying more charms, loving the Bath and Body Works sanitizer holders. And so then I started using them for other things, to hold this card or to hold that or to hold this. So I felt like it's not fair to me to have no key pouch at all. So like I said, I did repurchase the DE print, and I don't know, the Azor's just there, can't be used. And on that thought, I just realized there's something not down here that should be down here. My Monogram Rosalie coin purse. What a mouthful. No, hold on. Yeah, zippy compact zipper round. I'm losing it, y'all. I don't know. I can't think of it. And I don't have it over here to show you. But I did have a wallet that was right next to the DE piece in the drawer. So my mistake, I overspoke. There is one other item that went left. My Monogram with the interior pink Rosalie coin purse, I think is what it's called. So it has the little snap, and then it has like 1 or 2 card slots inside the opening, and then like another slip pocket in the back. That was one of the items I would use for a wallet here and there, and that one ended up having the same problem, but it was very faint, y'all. Very faint. It's like I caught it the day that it started. So I did all the tricks. I tried the soap, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, the bamboo thing. I tried everything that I tried on those key pouches. Same result. Nothing happened. So although it was faint, it was still present. And then hubby had something in his office. I can't remember what it was. Some cleaning. I want to say it was a shoe cleaner. So he tried it on the key pouches. It didn't work. He tried it on the Rosalie, and it did work. But because I had soaked it so many times in Dawn dish soap, baking soda and water, apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar, it kind of had like a little wrinkling to the canvas and to the inside. And so bougie me, I didn't want it anymore. So I offered it to my sister for free, and she smelled it. She was like, I don't smell nothing. Thanks, sis. So I let her have it, and I bought me a new one. So yeah, that's another item that went left and the result of that. So let's see here. Dehumidifier works like a charm. Ordered the new DE one, still using it to make sure I didn't miss anything up here. Okay, so in conjunction with talking about the key pouches and wanting that rollover wallet, I wanted something slim. I noticed I had been using like a larger wallet that kind of goes with the theme I was doing in the bag, and it takes up more space. And I know if you're not new here, you've heard me say before, when it comes to real estate, bruh, I'm picky, I'm anal, I need my space. But that also was when I wanted to carry every single category in a different pouch. I want a makeup pouch, I want a catch-all pouch, I want an essentials pouch, I want a candy pouch. And now lately I've got a little cough drop plus a Mucinex sore throat lozenges pouch. Like everything had to have a little pouch and have a little place. And that does take up a lot of real estate. So when you're carrying like a larger bag, like a City Tote or a Neverfull, you're Gucci. Everything fits, everything's good. You take something out, you usually can put something right back in, there's no problem. When you go to smaller bags, you can't carry as many pouches. Or when you're like me, you have this, you know, emotional roller coaster, mostly depression, you kind of start carrying differently and feeling differently about stuff. And so this key pouch in DE became my best friend quickly, because I could use that for the rollover cards. And then, you know, even prior to me kind of falling off YouTube, I was really into card holders. I was really into really small wallets because they take up less real estate. And so that's been working well for me. Even when I carry a larger bag, like I did pick up, and I'll show y'all, the denim collection from Coach that came out the end of January. I did pick up some pieces. One of them was the large Laurel, and one of them was the large Rowan. So even in those, I'm using the skinny mini ID card holder, which I used to hate. I didn't like card holders that had zippers on the top because I felt like it made it hard to get things out of that pocket with a zipper if you have cards in the front. Anywho, I've kind of revamped. I've kind of not doubled cards in the card holders the way that I used to. Just put those cards in the DE key pouch and I'm Gucci. So I have really been loving that and using that consistently, and that's been helping with my real estate issue. I've also, when I started my channel 4 years ago, I was not into organizers at all. I don't give two shits what purse it is, how big it is. I'm not using it. I felt like the organizers took up real estate. precious real estate that I needed for my 56,000 pouches? Well, because I've combined more things, I don't carry as many things, especially in the catch-all. I carry less pouches. I carry less of whatever the item is. I even changed. I don't carry a whole lady pouch anymore. I was never using most of the items in there. I was using just a liner, just a wipe, and just a bathroom spray. Literally, that's the only thing I would ever use. So I changed that and moved that into the catch-all that I'm currently using in whatever bag. And so because of all those changes, I'm still picky about real estate, but I don't have to be as picky anymore because I'm able to fit what I need in the bag. So definitely loving using smaller wallets, especially card holders. That are like my go-to these days. I love those. Even when I'm gonna like carry a tote to work and do whatever, and then at the end of the day Ken's like, hey, let's go out for dinner, let's do this, I can quickly switch into a smaller bag because I toss just the essentials in there. I toss the rollover cards, the key pouch, I toss my actual card holder, zip it up, I'm Gucci. So yeah. All right, so here's a question for you guys. I have repurged my collection. I have a couple of SLGs. Some are if you know pieces. I have two, if I remember right, two authentic pieces. Couple bags, couple SLGs, mostly small is what's left. I offer them to my friends first that live locally, that I talk to often, that don't buy bags the way I do, but anytime Layla is purging or selling, they want first dibs. And so I send them pictures, they say what they want, they come and get it, they pay, we're good. So a couple of bags and SLGs are already gone. But would you guys want me to do like a vlog video, like where I show what I'm selling, kind of tell you the price, let you know that it's going to be on Mercari. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know if I would be uncomfortable or if the buyer would be uncomfortable, but I'm willing to try it this time. I'm an honest person. If you've been watching my channel, y'all know I'm not into no shit. So I'm not with the drama. So if you trust me and you're willing to go ahead and Zelle me or Cash App me the total, including the shipping, I probably just give like a flat rate price, and I need to figure out the prices first, but probably do like a flat rate price that includes shipping, unless you live in California. If you live in California, I'm sorry, you are going to have to help me pay for that shipping because it's an arm, leg, and a twat, okay? A hot pocket, whatever you want to call it. So I wanted to know if you guys want to do a video. Want me to do a video. I'm thinking I can accept payments through Cash App or Zelle if you use Zelle, preferably Cash App, because then you don't have to share your phone number and feel uncomfortable, and same for me. So do Cash App payment, and then of course I mail the item. We can definitely do that just through the video. You could communicate with me through the email or through what's that stuff called? Comments down below. Or even Instagram DM, which Instagram DM is probably going to be preferred for you, so that you can go ahead and give me your mailing address or your mailing PO box or wherever you want it sent. So y'all let me know if y'all would want me to show y'all the bags kind of in a vlog video. I haven't taken full pictures yet. Like I only took a picture of the front, describe the bag to my friends who bought them. But I'm going to do all the pictures, like the left, the right, the back, the bottom, in order to post it on Mercari. I'm planning to post the bags on Mercari in the next 2 or 3 weeks. But before I do that, I figured, and I have mentioned before, that I would try to offer them to you guys, kind of first before putting it on there. So let me know if y'all would want me to do a vlog video. I would love to sell it through Cash App, just kind of get out the way, not have to deal with the fees or the taxes or any of that for Mercari for you and me. But let me know. I will definitely post outside of that. I can quickly say what some of them are. I'm selling my authentic LV Felici that has a chain strap. I'm selling the black one. I'm also selling the rose poudre or pink one that I have. Let's see, what do I still have? I have my denim Cassie 19. I just prefer the 26, and my mom also bought the denim Cassie 19. So should I have the urge to carry it one day, I can always drive over to her house and borrow it. Let's see, I sold that. I am selling my If You Know YSL card holder. It's in like a tan color. I don't know the real name since it's not authentic and I don't have the tag, but it's kind of a tan color. I'm also selling the kind of pinkish color. You hear me say pinkish, that's why I'm not interested in keeping it. I don't know what color pink it is. It's more of like a muted mauve-y type of pink. I'm also selling 4 pairs of my, my sister did buy the pink, 3 pairs of Tory Burch Miller sandals. They are all size 11. One is white and patent leather. They're right behind me so I can see it, or right in front of me behind y'all. One is the kind of cognac tan brownish color, and then the other one is the black one. And so all 3 of those are size 11. My foot is long. I need the 11, but my foot, I do not have a flat arch, but I don't have a tall foot. So like the top of my foot does not stand up high. So the sandal is not holding me in. My foot is also narrow. It's not wide as the standard Miller sandals, and so my foot slides all around like this when I wear the shoe. And I thought maybe it was just me, maybe I just need to get used to them. They're my first pair. I got them last summer. They've each been worn a couple of times, probably 10 or less for all of them, because I've taken them on vacay, and just try to make them work. And what I found is that I'm having to take my toes and curl them and hold the shoe with each walk because I'd slide right out of it. So I decided I need to grow up, let them go, stop trying to hold on to stuff that I'm not using or that's not working, it's not functional. So those 3 pairs are up for grabs. I also had the patent leather baby pink pair. I can't remember what Tory Burch called it, but I offered them to my sister whose favorite color is pink. She snatched them right up. So she has those. I'm selling that mini buffalo plaid Coach outlet bag. I want to say it's a mini Molly, maybe. I don't know the exact name. I'm also selling my retail Coach Riley bag in the signature rust. That bag is so cute, but I have quickly learned that I do not care for smaller crossbody bags with 2 zippers. I don't think I even care for a red size bag with 2 zippers. But anyway, I always find myself at the register like, okay, which side did I choose to put the chapstick in? Which side has the keys? Which side has a wallet? Then I'm opening both. And it's too much. It's not for me. So it might be for one of you. That bag is sexy. Anything retail Coach signature rust is sexy. I don't care what it is. I find it sexy. So selling that bag. I'm also selling the Coach outlet mini bum bag. It's in purple. I asked my mom did she want it. She took it to her house, but then the next 2 times I saw her, she wasn't wearing it. So I don't think she really wants it. So I can definitely pick that up if you guys are interested in that. For me, even though it's a mini bum bag, I wear it across the chest when I'm going to go do something. It's just too little. I'm fine with it not holding my phone. I'm okay with that. I'm usually wearing jean shorts, something with a back pocket, or it's in my hand. So I'm okay with it not holding my phone. But even just the essentials that need to be in there, it didn't work for me. But my essentials may be different from you, so you might be interested in that. I think it's called a mini Jamie bum bag, not sure. My Vicky's mini backpack in purple I'm also selling, and that may not be a surprise to you guys. I've learned that I'm just not a backpack girl. Even wearing just one strap on the shoulder like a regular purse, it just ain't popping on me. It's just not. And even though it's purple and I've been holding on to it for well over a year knowing I'm not going to reach for it, I haven't reached for it in that year. And so someone else who loves purple as much as I do, especially Layla purple, should be able to enjoy this bag. So selling that one. Let's see here. I'm also selling, where to go? The Coach outlet mini gallery in Layla purple. It's Iris that came out early last year, the year before that, I don't remember. Anyway, I also bought the Coach outlet mini Rowan, and so it's like I have 2 smaller bags that essentially can hold about the same, but I feel like the mini Rowan looks cuter on me than the gallery does, so I don't want to keep 2 bags in the same realm. So selling that one. No, but Keela took that one, so we already sold. And Akila took this one. I sold 2 of my gallery totes. I kept the white one. These are the older models, so I was holding on to them because I didn't want to not have them. They're already discontinued. They're not coming back. And so I was holding on to them thinking that I need to keep them. What if? But I really don't reach for them, y'all. I bought them. I remember it was the first time I had COVID. I bought them and I was in that bed. Add to cart. Sleep. Cough, sneeze. Add to cart. It was ridiculous. But anyway, I bought the saddle, the regular signature, the dark signature, and then the light khaki light signature with the white straps. And so I was keeping all 3. I bought them with the zipper because I was thinking if I'm in a Neverfull, I'm in another tote that can't really go in the rain and it's raining, I could quickly just move everything over, lazy switch over, and zip it up and I'm out the door. But I really ain't even did that, y'all. All the times that it's rained, I've just moved into something else that's waterproof. So I decided to let 2 go instead of leaving them on the shelf, not getting carried. They could be loved by someone else, and it leaves me space for the new bags that I've been bringing in since the end of December. So I still have the white. I did sell the other 2. I sold my If You Know You Know YSL Lulu, the smaller one in cream and the medium large one in black. I sold both of those already. What else? I have my crossed it out. She didn't buy it. Yeah, I have my If You Know You Know Triangle Softy in the reverse mono, which you can sort of kind of almost right here next to this white bag. This one is up for sale. It also has the matching Clement's wallet, If You Know You Know, inside of it. So that is also up for grabs. My Dooney Hydrangea tote. It's just too stiff for me. I even tried to use it as a planner bag and it's just too stiff. The Triangle Softy, the strap, it's like a rolled cable. It's so sexy, y'all. But guess what? It rolls off my bony little shoulder. So that one is not staying. I also have a Kate Spade tote in like a Layla-ish purple that I'm selling as well. Tried to use it as a planner bag and it just kind of couldn't hold everything. I carry a lot of crap, y'all. I'm insane. As far as my planner bag, like if I'm gonna be going from the bedroom to work to the couch after work and I want to play in my planner, I don't need to have to get up for scissors, tweezers, you know, double-sided sticky tape, whiteout, nothing. So I need all my goodies in one place. Let's see what else here. I also have a Juicy Couture animal print set. It's kind of like a wristlet pouch with a zipper. It's got black pleather around this leopard print. I did cut the strap off, sorry. But it has a zipper, and then of course it has a normal white and black juicy print on the inside, and then I have the matching card holder and a matching snap wallet. I kept those even though I've let go all of my juicy bags, which I did another purge a couple of months back. I gave some bags away to friends and family. I sold some bags as well as some SLGs that, you know, match them. But this is the only kind of juicy item I have left. Ooh, except for one little like Sherpa tote. The first video I put out, the purple Kate Spade Sherpa little mini tote. I have one a little bit smaller than that in like a white cream color that my friend Nicole got me. So I have that. And yeah, that looks like all of them. Let me restart this timer because it's getting close. Hopefully I have enough battery for this video. Okay, says I got another 29 minutes. All right, so that's just a quick rundown of what's for sale. Again, I am going to take thorough pictures of everything. Let me know down in the comments if you would want me to do a vlog video. I can definitely do that, and then you guys can kind of get first dibs outside of friends and family. First dibs on if you want any of these items before they actually do go on to Mercari. The two authentic Louis Vuitton Felicis, I just found a different option that I would use in that same setting. Those were like my, you know, I need a cute little date night bag, or I need like a cute fancy little bag if we get invited to a wedding, which we have a few we've been invited to, just things like that. And I just found that that's just not the bag I reach for, because even with just my essentials, it doesn't fit the way I would want it to fit. And so I bought some Tory Burch wallet on chain bags that work better for that capacity, and I've already used them and they've been working beautifully. So yeah, so I'm gonna let those two go. I've been thinking for about 2 years that I should let those go, and haven't carried them in that time frame. But because they're authentic, because I got them at a great price before all this inflation stuff, I got them well before, you know, the C word. I just been thinking I should keep them just because I might, or I might need a chain for something, or I might want to use the inserts for something, but I actually don't use them. Now, 2 days ago, I was thinking maybe I should keep the zip pouch insert. So I'm still on the fence about that. I may be selling the bags with just the card holder insert, but I'll let you know if you're interested, and you know, probably just going to go based on my mood that day on what I do. But I hate to keep it and then not use it, so I've been trying to think, okay, you want to keep it, but for what? Like, what are you going to put in it? I ain't figured that part out yet. It does make a nice pen pouch though. I did use it a few times that way. So yeah, Black and Rose Poudre. If no one here wants it, you know, like just from me saying it right now, and or from me doing the blog video, if you do decide you want me to do that, more than likely those pictures will go to Fashion File first and see if they want it before I, you know, have it authenticated with Mercari and put it on my Mercari. So I don't think I currently have anything on Mercari. I finally sold one of the other bags that I've been trying to sell for a long time, y'all. Literally a year it finally sold. But my Mercari is the same name as the channel and same name as Instagram. So it's just one Espy. And if you're new here, the last part, Espy, E-S-P-I, is the first half of my maiden last name. I wanted to call my channel my actual nickname, which is Ms. Espy with a Z. So M-Z-E-S-P-I. But apparently somebody already had it, so then I had to think of something else, something clever. There's only one of my crazy ass, so just one Espy. It's kind of pronounced like, I don't know, like what's the best way to say it? It's not Ep-C, so it's not like Epsom salt. The S is before the P, so it's kind of like, I don't know, y'all, like S-T but P, S-P, S-P. I don't know, you guys. I don't know, but I do hear it butchered a lot, and I don't get upset. I know it can be complicated to kind of put those letters together, especially with that Z in there. But yeah, Layla with the I, and it's SP, not Ep-C, like Epsom salt. It's SP. So let's see here. That is everything I had to update y'all. I made some little notes and I've checked them all off. This is everything I thought that I needed to say, to explain, to express, to answer questions, to kind of fill in the blanks. I think I got it all. Oh, just found one. If there's anything I forgot or anything that you have a question on or anything that you want an answer to, don't hesitate to ask. I am an open book to an extent. Don't ask me how much money I make. But, you know, I'm open to an extent. I'll share things. I don't mind. Like I said, I'm normally a private person, but I am pretty transparent, pretty open and honest, and don't mind, you know, sharing ideas, sharing feelings, sharing thoughts. Because what I went through, just me telling y'all about it, it could help somebody else. Just like having older friends who have older children who have left the home, left the nest, gone off to college, being able to talk to them and bounce my feelings off them is so therapeutic. It was so helpful. So hopefully my story can help someone, as well as explain to all my SB family members where I've been. The only other thing is this pudge, y'all. Do y'all see this pudge? Do y'all see it? Look, I can even make it bigger. Look. Your girl been eating. I've been doing too much. Okay, first of all, why they serving lobster on the cruise, y'all? But anyway, my pudge. So what had happened was I went in for my annual in October. Jeez, it has been a few months, huh? Went in for my annual in October. Usual, you know, I'm over 40. I ain't afraid to tell my age. Over 40, get the girl smushed and, you know, taken advantage of. Get the usual, you know, manual breast exam, pelvic exam, you know, pap smear, all of that. So where I go for my exams is the same office that I physically worked at for 10 years straight. I was working there when I got pregnant and delivered both of my babies. So I go there, love all the doctors. I'm free to see anybody. I'm not picky. But I usually lately have been seeing, you know, a certain one. So, you know, we're cool. We can talk in code, nicknames, all that fun stuff. So anywho, he does the pap, he does the breast, he gets to doing, you know, the bimanual exam, pressing on the belly, 2 fingers inside the hot pocket. And he starts making faces. Now, mind you, I've known this man, like I said, a long time. Okay. So, excuse me, doc. What is that? What is going on here? He was like, I think you have fibroids. Come again, say what? He was like, Layla, I think you have fibroids. No, you don't. No, you don't. That was your last patient, your next patient. No, ma'am. Listen, my mom had fibroids. She got a myomectomy. They came back. She got a hysterectomy. I'm not trying to go down that road with her, okay? She's already given me her high blood pressure. She's already given me her diabetes. Like, my brother and sister have nothing. She gave them nothing. I'm the one with the conditions. Please don't tell me I got something else. He was like, Layla, I'm sorry. Let's talk about your periods. Let's talk about, I know you had the thermochoice, the burning, the scarring of the uterine lining. You don't have a lot of bleeding, but let's talk about other things. Let's talk about any bloating, any pain, any details. So I tell him what I had been noticing recently, but I didn't think anything of it because it also could be a sign of something else. For example, there are some days that I pee a lot, and I'm talking about 3-4 times an hour. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even drink that much water. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop until you quit going so much. I cannot get up to pee 4 times an hour when I'm trying to do my job. I work on the phone. So anywho, I noticed that and I thought, I had ice cream last night. It's probably just my sugar high, my body doing its job, trying to flush it out. Ooh, I drank 3 glasses of wine last night. That could be it too. That I had like a solution or like a reason why I thought the new things I had been experiencing for a few months, I thought that was why it was happening. Turns out it was fibroids, y'all. So check this out. So he says he thinks I have them. I tell him he tripping. He better be quiet. He sets up an ultrasound. I come back in 2 weeks. I have the ultrasound done. And the crazy thing is the time the day the ultrasound was due to be done was the day after I had to hit the road on 2 wheels to go to my baby when she called me and said she need me. This all happened in October. So I get my ultrasound and she's like, ooh, yes, honey, you got some fibroids in here. No. Your camera's broken. Stop playing with me. I don't want them. So she finds 4 fibroids, 3 kind of a medium-ish size. But here's what really blew my mind and kind of explained why the area of my belly below my belly button, like the area where your uterus is, it kind of explains why it gets kind of hard around my fake period. And if you're new here, I say fake because I had the endometrial ablation. I don't really bleed. It's like barely 2 spots on a liner. She does get kind of hard around that time, and not like the normal bloating like you're used to getting with your cycle, like hard. And those are also the times that I pee a lot. But again, I was thinking, I don't know, I did do a few ab exercises for like 2 months straight, like trying to go ham, trying to get a little flat belly here. Maybe I strengthened some muscles. Like I said, I was not making excuses, but I had a resolution or a reason or an idea of what I thought the reason was for everything that was going on, right? So she finds the 4 fibroids, 3 like medium size, 1 is like small size. But guess what, y'all? I want somebody to just pause the video and write down in the comments what size she thought my uterus was. like how many centimeters, how many inches, if you could compare it to like a fruit, because you know everybody's uterus is supposed to be like the size of a pear, you know, upside down, essentially. So just guess down low what you think it might be. Y'all almost hopped off this damn table. She said my uterus is the size of a 13-week pregnancy. You mean to tell me this pudge and this hardness is a 3-week pregnancy? No wonder I gotta pee all the time, certain days, which is weird. Like, how is it all day on Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday I'm fine, and then it happens again on Friday? The math ain't mathing. And this is also sometimes even when I'm not on my cycle, but since that visit in October, I've been paying attention. It's when I'm on my cycle. When I'm on my cycle, my uterus is hella heavy. And not even because of blood. That's the crazy part. There's no blood in there because of the thermochoice. It's just heavy, and it's really sitting on my bladder more than it normally is because it's a 3-month pregnancy. Y'all, I'm not a big person. I'm not fat. I'm not skinny. I'm just me. But how I'm walking around with a whole 3-month pregnant uterus. And I ain't pregnant. My tubes is tied. Don't play with me. Why, y'all? Why? Why me? So let me tell y'all what's funny. That morning on the way home, at a red light, of course, I text my mom and sister, because we text in a group, you know, good morning every day. I text in a group, Mom, I'm going to need you to start giving your other children some of these health conditions and problems. I am sick of being the one who gets everything. He was right, because I told him about the initial visit 2 weeks before. He was right. I got fibroids, 4 of them, and my damn uterus is the size of a 3-month pregnancy, 13 weeks to be exact. I'm gonna need you to take all this back and give somebody else something. Give Emily something. Y'all know Emily is my sister if you're not new here. So I'm the oldest. So my sister responds, y'all. She made my day, because I was kind of really upset about the ultrasound. She said, fuck that bitch. You can keep getting all of it. Mommy, don't play with me. I don't want it. Y'all, I hollered. I laughed so hard. So I can understand why she doesn't want it. I know in reality, my mom can't just pick and choose what she gives or who she gives it to. But unfortunately, I've gotten all the stuff at this point. Thank God my boobs aren't as big as hers, because she's a little bigger than me. It kind of fits her. I probably would look like I'm about to fall over. I probably would look like I got a boob job and I was just doing the most and did not need to get it that big. So thank God my boobs are where they are, what they are. They're not as big as hers. But yeah, she gave me something else, y'all. I'm so excited. So yeah, that is the only other thing that I had on this that I wanted to share with you guys. So if anybody else doesn't know much about fibroids, and you've been having like newer symptoms like heavier bleeding, you're more tired, more bloating, your lower belly feeling hard, your lower belly looking like it has grown, peeing more often, especially around the time of your period, before, during, after, definitely make sure you're getting your annual checkups. I know it's not October, but definitely make sure you're getting your annual mammograms. And if you are not, make sure you're checking your breasts once a month, at least, and not during the week of your period, because you're gonna feel some funny things that week. But check your breasts and get seen if you need to. So yeah, that's my story, y'all. That's my story. That's what happened. And I think that's all my notes. Again, if I forgot to say anything, if there was something else I was supposed to update y'all on or fill y'all in on and I didn't, please let me know down in the comments. I do have a long running list of videos that I owe y'all, that you asked for, or that I just really wanted to do. So the goal is to film a few videos today while I am feeling chatty. And I should have brought me some water over here. Film a few videos today, and then of course get to working on, you know, some of the lists that you things that you guys have asked for. So let's see what the time look like. 12 minutes. This ain't a big bag. I think I can do the what's in my bag in this really quickly. So again, this is the Coach Rogue Retail Boutique 25. It is in the genuine leather. Let me see what it say. Glove tanned pebble leather. Y'all remember when I hated pebble leather? I thought it looked like some wrinkled old body part. I only liked smooth leather or Saffiano leather. Boy, oh boy, have times changed, y'all. Now I'm obsessed with pebble leather, and I do not like Saffiano leather at all. Not even in SLGs. I have a few because that's all that came in, and I really wanted that item, or I really wanted that color, but pebbled is bang. So Rogue 25, it has the original hang tag, the 1941 horse and carriage. Y'all, it's the flowers for me. It's the flowers for me. And then the back, they're not as raised at the top. They're kind of scattered a little bit. You do have the 2 shoulder straps, which I do leave on here and I do use whenever I want to be hands-free. But 9 times out of 10, when I move into one of my robes, I want to be cute. I want a hand carry, I want a satchel. So the Rogue has, and I leave it open, the Rogue has the one opening in the back, the one opening in the front, and then the zipper pocket in the middle. I usually leave mine open. I never really zip it. In the front part, I have all of my like pocket essentials. So the things I normally keep in the inner zip, like the zip pocket inside the big space. Those things that I usually keep. My keys are downstairs. I've started leaving them by the door because we've been sticking and moving and doing different things. And we're like, which car today? So I leave them by the door this way, whatever car I know we're about to get into. Sorry, y'all, that scared me. We had thunderstorms and bad winds and stuff last night down here in Georgia. So I was like, wait a minute, it's coming back. It's sunny outside. Anyway, I leave my key to my car and my key to his car by the door. I can just grab whichever one I need and it will go right in this front pocket. So the other things are in there. So I have a hand lotion from Bath and Body Works. That one's in the stars. Y'all, let me tell y'all a funny story. Oh, I forgot a part. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can get this done. If not, I have to start it over. February. Or was it January? It might have been the last few days of January. I didn't look. Whatever day I posted that first video, the what's in my bag video of the purple Kate Spade soft Sherpa tote. The plan was to film another video 2 days later and then have it ready to upload, you know, so you guys got like, you know, 2 videos in a week. But I also had a vacation planned with my bestie that we had planned for a year. It was our first vacation together, like not with, you know, husbands and kids and stuff. Super excited, y'all. And so right before the vacay, all kind of other stuff started happening, y'all. Like I was mentioning, you know, Jazz having some mistakes and stuff. You know, she had something that she did, you know, learning to be an adult, and I had to handle that. And so I just, y'all, and I was working. I was tired, y'all. I just didn't have time to get another video out. So I went on vacay with her. We were on a cruise for 3 days, but we did an extra day in the front and the back. So it's like we flew to Orlando, we hung out for a day, we went shopping. Oh my God, I had a good time. Then we were on the cruise for a few days, and then the last day we stayed in Orlando and did some other fun things. Y'all, did y'all know in Orlando, Florida, there is a Wizard of Oz museum? Totally telling my age. Oh my God, y'all. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with that movie. I could watch that movie all day, over and over and over again. Love that movie. It's hard to choose, but I think it's between the Lion and the Scarecrow that are like my absolute favorite from that movie, but I love it. But anywho, they had a museum. If I can, I'll try to like put in a few pictures in the video so you guys can see. But went in the museum, had a good time, went some other places, little shopping, had a good time. So then on the way home the next day, I get to the airport. She goes to her gate because she's got to go back to New Mexico. I go to my gate, come back to Atlanta. And as soon as I hit my 2 butt cheeks on that chair right by the gate, my throat starts feeling scratchy. I saw no one coughing, no one sneezing, no one acted sick, nowhere. Not the first flight, not on the cruise, not at the stores, none of that. I never saw anyone sick and had that thought, oh shit, maybe I should have worn my mask. You know that kind of feeling and that thought that you have? I never had that, y'all. So it never crossed my mind. Mind you, I'm using wipes, I'm washing my hands, I'm using hand sanitizer. I'm being precautious. I just am not wearing a mask because I don't breathe well through the mask. And so I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not thinking anything of it. But when my throat got scratchy, I thought to myself, please tell me I slept with my mouth open last night. Like, I don't know about y'all, but every time my throat gets scratchy, that's always my first thought. Please tell me I slept with my mouth open last night. Please do not let me be about to get sick. Y'all, I came home, it felt more scratchy. And by that evening, like right before bed, it started hurting. And I was like, fuck! I was mad. So what happened? Yep, your girl was sick as a dog. I'm talking about clearing my throat, pounds and pounds of mucus going through several boxes of tissues. It was ridiculous. Had my humidifier on in the bed, napping, sleeping. And here's what was weird. I took a COVID test. I waited 48 hours. I took another one. Both of them were negative. I did not feel like I had the flu. I did not have a cough. I was just coughing every once in a while to help clear my throat when the wasn't working. So I didn't have any cough, any chest pain, any respiratory feelings or distress. So I never thought that it could possibly be flu. It might have been. I don't think so. I don't have asthma. So once it wasn't COVID, I'm like, oh shoot, it's a regular cold and it might be strep throat. We'll see how my throat feels tomorrow. The next day, my throat felt better. Like it wasn't sore anymore. It was okay. But I was still clearing and having so much mucus, y'all. I was out of control. Then I started having like the sinus pain and pressure, like a sinus infection, headache, of course, you know, tired as I don't know what. I had a fever for 2 days. That's what really prompted me to go ahead and check for COVID. But it was negative. So I was in the toilet, y'all, and that damn clearing my throat and blowing my nose and going through pounds of tissue and thick mucus, it lasted 3 weeks, y'all. 3 weeks. So I did see an urgent care doctor. Uh-oh, hold on. My battery says it's going out. Okay, y'all, we back. So I charged my batteries fully last night because I knew I was going to try and binge film today to get y'all some content, because I miss it, y'all. It is therapeutic. I think it's just when certain emotions take over, it doesn't even feel therapeutic. It feels like a chore or like a job. And the things that I'm normally talking about, it's like, I don't really care. Yeah, I like purple. Like, it was literally like I was just so flat and monotone. But anywho, so I was sick for several weeks, so of course not filming. I literally called out of work 2 days, which I don't generally do. I will go to work sick, especially because I work from home. I got tissue right here, humidifier right here, you know, some tea right here. I can make it work. But with my job, I have to look at 2 huge computers. I have to talk on the phone all day. My throat was hurting, clearing it a lot. So I felt like I was being real unprofessional with the quantity of throat clears I needed to do just in one call, no matter how much water or tea I was drinking. And I was tired and the screens were blinding bright. It was too much. So we came back on a Tuesday. I took off Wednesday, Thursday so I could unpack, do laundry, chill, relax, no big deal, which ended up working out because I was sick. And then I was due to go to work Friday, and then it was my weekend off. So I was like, I'm sick. I could do it for one day. So I went to work Friday, and I pushed and pushed and pushed, and I did not feel good. But I managed to make it through my shift. And then Saturday, Sunday, in the bed, tired, watching TV, relaxing, watching y'all's videos, catching up, because now I'm caring about bags. I'm loving bags. You know, I cared about what purse I took on the cruise and all of that. So watching vids, relaxing. Then Monday comes and I'm feeling worse than I was the previous few days. But I said, you know what? You work from home. Be a big girl. You can adult. You can do this. You just came on vacay. You need your hours. You need your PTO. You need your money. So I pushed myself and I went to work. Y'all, barely made an hour. Monday, I barely made it an hour. And I told them I have to go. I have to go lay down. I cannot look at this computer. I got to turn off the lights. I got to go lay down. So I left Monday. I lay down. I did not make it in Tuesday. I did not feel any better. Then I saw a virtual doctor. I was treated for a bad sinus infection. And even like 2-3 days into the meds, I still wasn't feeling better. And then finally it just kicked in and I felt better. So anywho, that's what's up with after me posting a video, why there wasn't like continuous content like I normally do when I'm posting. So that's what happened there. But I got on that rant because, or that story, because I was going to explain the lotion. When Bestie and I got to the hotel and we were like, you know, getting our stuff out, ready for our shower and stuff and getting our outfit for the next day, y'all, we had the cutest little girls trip t-shirts. I'll try to pop a picture here because we just cute. And before you say it, yes, we know we look like sisters. We've been getting that for years. We normally just say, no, we're not. We're just besties. We've been besties X number of years. But at this point, it's just easier to just say, yes, thank you. It's just so much easier. So anywho, we ended up having the same lotion, the same hand sanitizer, and there was one. Babe, what's that? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Is it rolling? Yeah. I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. Apparently the candle right underneath the smoke detector went out. And if you guys have never had this, sometimes Bath and Body Works candles, when they go out, they let off like a black smoke. And my smoke detector said, fire. So anywho, all is well. So yeah, so we end up having like the same lotion, the same hand sanitizer, and I want to say the same body wash. There was something else. There was a third thing. I can't remember. But anywho, we were cracking up laughing because we don't normally talk about stuff like that. Like, we don't normally talk about what our current deodorant love is, our current lotion is, our current scent or anything. So it was just too funny. So yes, I have my lotion. Then I have the Fenty Beauty makeup brush I've shown before. This is the one that I got forever and a day ago, y'all, like 2019, 2018, maybe 2019, 2020, when I first kind of started wearing makeup. So I'm glad I have it because they no longer carry it. I use it to use with my mattifying powder. It's called Invisimatte. It's from Fenty Beauty as well. It comes in its own like container, and the actual powder itself, hopefully, hold on, let me block this mirror. The powder itself comes in this magnet pan, and they now sell refills. So instead of having to buy the whole casing that includes a mirror, you can just buy the refill, pop the old one out, pop the new one in, and you're Gucci. However, even though it's very unique and cute, I don't like the packaging. It's too bulky. And when I want to take a small bag, like a wallet on chain or a small crossbody, it's too much going on. But the way this grease is set up on my face, I need this. I love this. So anywho, so I decided to DIY something. I bought this mirror off of Amazon. and I popped the mirror out of the bottom. This way I could go ahead and put the pan in, and it does have a sticky backing, like you peel off like a sticker and it sticks. But when I end up popping out the mirror, I got even another, you know, a bonus. There's actually a magnet under there that was holding the mirror. So it worked out perfect because it's got the magnet and the sticky stuff holding it in. But I'll be honest, it's never fallen out. I've never had a problem with closing it or opening it, but I do notice this pan moves around. It doesn't stay like centered where I put it. Sometimes it's further up, further down, further left, further right. It's funny, but it moves around. But I love this stuff. Let me see. How bad do I look? I don't look too bad. A little shine. I got a little hot. Let me see. My lips is okay, but they could use a little bit more. All right, so I currently have in my purse Hot Chocolate Lip Gloss by Fenty Beauty. I switch them up. I've got Fenty Glow, Fussy, Riri, Cream Soda, something like that it's called. It came out around the summer last year. So I just kind of switch it up with my mood. Whatever I feel like carrying is what I throw in here. And as long as I have the brush, the powder, which I also have a second one of these. I got white that I keep in my purse because then it'll go all the themes and I could be matchy. But I also got it in purple, and I keep it at work with a regular, you know, makeup brush, a regular size makeup brush. The one that's used for like bronzing is the one that I like to use with the powder at work. And this way I got to keep going in and out my purse. This one's got plenty for when I'm out the house. So I have those two things in that pocket. I'm currently using the spray in the stars versus the gel, which was why it was so funny that not only we had the exact same scent, we also had the exact same type, like it was in the spray. I also have the gels as well in that scent, but I have the spray, I have some breath strips, I have some chapstick. I was going to an appointment recently and I drank some water and I still just kind of felt like my mouth was just kind of dry, so I decided to pull a stick of gum out the door. I keep that large hard pack of gum in the door, along with like some icebreakers and one of these mint strips, so that no matter what form of breath freshener I need or hubby might want while we're in the car together, he can use it. So he normally chews the gum. I really haven't chewed gum in years, but I chose to chew some gum that day. And y'all, the extra spearmint, the green one, was my favorite for a long time before I stopped chewing gum. And then I don't know, y'all, I decided to chew it and I was like, oh my God, this is heaven. Like it's just music to my mouth. So I didn't want to have to put a hard pack in my purse, especially because I know I do go into smaller purses here and there, or even smaller medium purses. So while I was at the Dollar Tree picking up some other items we needed for the house, I went ahead and grabbed one of those little packs that comes with a few in it. So it was actually 3 of these. This is a 5-stick pack, and it was 3 of these in a little bag for $1.25. So even better than kind of getting it at Walmart. But if I need to start buying more and bigger, I will. I have my AirPods in here. I do have the AirPod 3rd generation, not the Pro, but the 3rd generation. Depending on the bag, decides whether it's in a case or not. In this bag, you definitely got to downsize. This is a small carry. Even though I own like 7 of these, including the blue one that's been at my mama's house for a hot minute. It kind of like it's the same color as like the denim bags, but I have been, where was I going with that? Oh, the bag is small, so I took the case off. But let me tell y'all what I found out. Let me show y'all this real quick. Especially since I had to start over, I got plenty of time. This video is gonna be hella long, so if you didn't already get your snack, your wine, your plate, your beer, your liquor, your soda, your tea, whatever, you might want to go on and pause and get it, because it's gonna be a minute. And if you ain't new here, y'all know sometimes my videos be out of control, but I needed to update y'all, so it needed to be long. So anywho, one of the items I did pick up from the denim collection is the little baby Nolita. It was my first one. I never had it, and I grabbed it because I saw some videos where people were sticking candy in here, and I was like, that'll be cute. And then I saw some videos where people were sticking their AirPods in it, and I said, let me find out. So I bought it to see if it would fit. Y'all, it fits. It's in there. It's gorgeous, and it zips up. So the next time I went into the store to get some other items, I decided I need to go ahead and pick up some other neutrals so that I can have one that can go in all bags. So I picked up the, I guess it's the white one, the light khaki. I picked that one up, and hopefully you can see it. I'm trying my lights out. I realized these things are not created equal, y'all. If you look at these two side by side, and let me see if I can hold them and put my hand behind them, they are not the same. The denim one is larger, just a little bit, than this one. And I also picked up this leopard one that day because I thought it would be cute with like black bag setups. So stinking cute. So I picked up the leopard one. They are not created the same. Even if you put these two next to each other, you can see that this one is smaller. And so the denim and the leopard are the same size. They both hold my AirPods with just one drop, like literally just put it in there. Oops. Zip it up, no problem, we Gucci. Both of them fit like brilliantly like that, right? But the white one, not so much. They fit in there. You don't have to like push it or force it. But what you will notice is that there is not a lot of space for the zipper. So the first time I put them in and I went to zip it, I was like, dang, I mean, I know sometimes you gotta break stuff in, but you tight. So I put it up to another one. I said, hold on, these things are not even the same size. Let me show y'all from the butt. Everything's the same except the length, y'all. Look at this. I hope you can see it. Do you see how there's extra black over here compared to the actual white one? Crazy. So I'm keeping her. I feel like if I just keep using it, it'll stretch a little bit and it'll be just fine. But I'm going to start paying attention so that this one is my only tiny one, which kind of sucks because this was the neutral. This is the one I wanted to be able to use in a purple, a pink, a blue, a green, any setup. So I may, if I'm currently in this or I just feel like going over to the store, I may ask to exchange it. If I see one in the store and it's actually larger, so this one's kind of like a defect, I may ask to exchange it. And I'm really good about keeping my receipts, so they shouldn't give me any lip at all. But yeah, y'all, they not created equal. That one is a little bit smaller. So I was currently in that one when I switched bags, and I just took my AirPods out so it'd be less space. It could just slide easier in and out in this little front pocket. And then I have my stun gun taser. It's purple, looks like a car key, super cute. It has a flashlight, and then of course a little zappity zap zap zap. And me and the girls were recently talking about the difference between a stun gun and a taser. I always just said taser because it just rolls off my tongue easier, but these are actually stun guns that have been in my bag. These are the ones where the person has to be close enough to you where you're actually touching them with this item. Now, I probably will never get to use this. I may be at, I don't know, a lounge or something, and Ken goes to the bathroom and I'm feeling uncomfortable with this guy who done slid close to me to try to talk to me, and I might maneuver my purse and act like I'm getting lip gloss, but I really turn this on and then zap his ass. But outside of like some kind of scenario like that, this may not ever get used, just because Layla not finna let somebody be that close. Like, that's just not gonna be the norm. You're not finna just be over there looking like you want to fucking rape me or kidnap me and get close enough to me where I gotta zap you. Like, that's not gonna happen. I am more than likely going to pull out my pepper spray and use that first, which can be done at a distance, versus actually using my stun gun. Now, depending on just how evil his ass is looking, or just how close he's gotten, or what the physical scenario might be, somebody else might be going to the morgue, because I keep Stella in my bra and I don't play. If you're new here, Stella is my 9mm gun. It is a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 2, and I have this really nice ass Kydex holster that's covered in this beautiful, comfortable purple suede that fits in the center of my bra, and the gun hangs down a little bit. Hella comfortable, comes in all the gun sizes, all the colors, all kind of fanciness. Why is the name missing me? Flash Bang holster. So flash like a flash of light, F-L-A-S-H, bang like boop, so B-A-N-G, that's B as in boy, holster. They are on Instagram. I would definitely run over to Instagram and check them out if you're interested. They should have a link at the top for their website, but that's where I got mine from. I have a solid black one, and then I have the actual purple one, but I wear the purple one more often, just because it's cute. It's purple and I love it. So anywho, stun gun is the one that you have to be close. Taser is the one you have to be further away. So when you watch like cop shows or tacklings, or even something you might have seen in person, and you see them deploy their taser, which I don't think it should be shaped like a gun, y'all. This is why accidents happen. But anyway, when they deploy their taser, they don't have to be touching the person. They can be some distance away, kind of like the distance you can be with pepper spray. And so there's like, I don't know the exact word, but you got like the strings or whatever with the prongs that come out and go far away, and they attach themselves to the person and then light them up. So stun gun is really what it's supposed to be called. I advise every woman to get one. Unless your state doesn't allow it and it's illegal and you're going to get locked up for it, you need to be carrying a pepper spray and a stun gun at all times, no matter what, if possible. And if you can carry a Stella, then you definitely should have one of those as well. I have a flat pack of tissues inside of the, there's a snap pocket on this. Here, let me flip it this way. There's a snap pocket on this wall. I did not have it snapped. It was open. I have my tissues in there, and then I have my key pouch that I was talking about earlier, my authentic key pouch with my extra cards in it. So like I said, insurance, reward cards, my nail salon stamp card. I have one of Charmed by Carmen's cards in here, so if I need to hand it out, I can. I got the manager card from Coach Outlet, my gun insurance card, all that fun stuff is what I keep in here. So we have that, and then that little pocket is empty. I lied. I have my pen in there. This is one of my newer pens that I purchased at the Swarovski store when I was in the Orlando, Florida airport. Super cute. Love this pen. Love it, love it. I'm using one of the other ones consistently at work, and I'm obsessed. So let me turn her back around so y'all can see the front of her. So what else? That pocket's empty, so that slip pocket's empty. So next we have my wallet. This is a Tory Burch wallet in the color wine, I think. I've never found a color or a wallet to match this particular bag. I usually just use something black or something compact. When I purchased this off of Amazon, I thought it was a really cute color and that it might actually go with, I feel like when I'm back here you can see the color better, so maybe I should stop pulling things up. But anyway, I ordered this thinking it would go with this little cutie, which the color on that is Tempranillo or something, I can't say well. But it didn't actually go with that. But I looked in my closet and I said, wait a minute, does this go with this? Ooh, don't you threaten me with a good time. So I sent the picture to Shonda. I said, sis, look, this is gonna be gorgeous. She said, girl, you ain't never lied. So in this pocket I have, of course, the tag, and then I have some of my other cards, like the ones that I would normally put, make sure everybody, normally put in these card slots. If there were 8 of them or extra slots, I just put the extras in here. So I have like the sinking funds card, my carry license, my driver's license, I have those in there. It does have a spot for cash. I don't usually have cash. I have been carrying a $20 bill lately, but I had to give it to Mallory recently for something they were doing at school, so I need to get another one just so I have a little bit. It does have the 2 openings behind the card slots where you can put other cards, but I decided not to put the cards in there and to just put them in the zipper, so it's just faster access. And then in the 6 card slots I have my major cards and credit and debit, and they're all single. I don't have any of them double. Usually when I carry my cards, I have 8 main cards if I include my major credit, my joint checking, my personal checking. We have one account that's called the Eat Out so we make a transfer into that account every paycheck for eating out. And so when we order DoorDash, when we go to Moe's, when we're on the road going somewhere, we use that card, and then it's literally like a budgeted amount. So we're out of money, you better pack some sandwiches. So that's that card. So that's my wallet. Then I have, which I have been trying for so long to get these for a decent price, and I finally did with all the Dooney sales and the sale prices they still had going after Christmas. I wish I was awake in Layla early December, late November, when they start their Christmas sales and like really good deals, 12 days of Dooney, all that. This is now the second year that I've known about it and not been able to participate. The first year I just wasn't paying attention, didn't know about it until it was almost the end, and by the time I knew, the particular items that were on sale were not my cup of tea. And then this year I had, well, last year 2024, I had every single intention on participating and buying anything that was sexy, because I love some Dooney, and y'all know I said I'm now obsessed with Pebble, and Dooney be doing that Pebble well. That Pebble and that Florentine just be. So anywho, I missed out because I was in the toilet and I could care less about buying bags in the moment. I just, oh, there's a sale, great. Like, I just really didn't care. And if you guys are wondering, I noticed some people will film when they're sick and some people will film when they're not feeling emotionally well, and it's therapeutic for them and it helps. But for me, it doesn't. Like, I don't feel chatty when I don't feel good. I don't feel like myself when I'm not in this mood. If I don't feel like happy and bubbly and like the Layla y'all used to seeing on videos, I don't want to film, because for me, I feel like I don't always enjoy watching someone who I know is super bubbly and super happy, and then I'm watching another one of their videos that they just really wanted to film even though they don't feel good, and they just sound flat and monotone and just not themselves, and while I sympathize and empathize and care for them and wish that they would go take a nap and lay down, I can't tell them what to do, but sometimes I wish they didn't film at that time, because it's so much more entertaining and enjoyable when they film when they're feeling good. But I understand if it makes them feel better, I absolutely think they should do it, absolutely. But I just can't do it, because I wouldn't want to watch myself on camera being flat, monotone, not feeling good, clearing my throat 5-6 times in 10 minutes. I would want me to be this person on camera. But anywho, so I did finally pick up the Florentine coin case. I want all the colors. The Chestnut is on back order and supposed to come to me. This is the black. I have the ginger that I recently picked up to match a bag in ginger. They both were on back order at the time I ordered them, and they did not show up until like 6 weeks later, but I finally have them. I've been dying to see and feel and have a ginger bag in my collection since I started buying Dooney 2 years ago. So really happy about that. And then what's the other color? Black, chestnut, ginger. Oh, the natural. I have the natural. That's actually the one I took on vacay with me and Bessie on the cruise. I took the natural. I was using it as my candy pouch. I'm doing the same thing this time. That time I wasn't sick, so I didn't have any cough drops or Mucinex sore throat lozenges, right? Is that what it's called? Mucinex soothing comfort oral pain reliever for sore throat. Yeah. So I have those, and I have the traditional like Halls CVS brand cough drops in that front little zipper pocket, and so that's what I put in here, you know, since I've been sick, so that I have one on me just in case. I'm completely well, but I'd rather have it and be able to go ahead and use it. Like that day at the airport when it was scratchy, I would have loved to have one of those and use it, but I didn't. And then in my candy pouch, I have a bunch of little candy. I've stated before, as a diabetic, I don't like to be out the house without at least one piece of candy just in case. And as I continue to work on my diet and work on my meds and get my labs drawn and get things Gucci, I am having lower blood sugars. And so normal is 70 to 100. If one of y'all was an 84 or a 74, you would feel just fine. It's just another day, just another dollar. When Layla gets to 74, 84, or anything lower than 110, to be honest, I get nauseous, I get lightheaded, I get shaky, and I feel like I need to lay down. And so I try to keep the candy on deck. And even when I'm not hungry, because there's sometimes a day like breakfast, I don't usually eat breakfast anymore. Give me my hot cup of coffee with my brown sugar, and baby, I'm good to go. But I try to keep the candy, and I try to eat meals, at least something small or a snack every couple hours, so that my sugar doesn't get all the way down there. So progress on the sugars. I remember having a subscriber who had a son who was diabetic and wanted to know my numbers. So most of my fastings are somewhere between 112 and 125, depending on what I had the night before. Sometimes if I have like ice cream or I have a couple glasses of wine, I'll see more like 150, 160 the next morning, especially if I didn't drink some water. And yeah, that's pretty much been my fastings throughout the day. Random is when I've been getting the lower numbers for me, 74, 84, 80. I think the highest I've seen in quite a few months has been like 180, but that's been when I checked it 2 hours after eating something like fast food, bad DoorDash that I knew I ain't supposed to be eating, but I wanted it. And so I just checked just to see how high I get. I'd be like, oh, I bet it's going to be 200, like on the cruise. Took my glucometer on the cruise, and we had several drinks. We had French fries. We had all kind of fun stuff that day. And so we got back to the room. I'm feeling great, y'all. I don't feel bad or, you know, tired or a headache or anything I normally feel when it's really high. I felt fine. So I was like, let me see. Let me check. Let me see. They using fake sugar on this boat. And so I checked, and I want to say it was like 164. And I was like, me and Bessie both was looking at the glucometer like, that's it? I thought it'd be well higher than that. Like me personally, honestly, in the past, if I checked it 2 hours after doing all of that, it's at least 264, which I know isn't a great number. I shouldn't be saying it all excited and bragging, but I've seen it be up there if I check it right after getting into some stuff that I shouldn't have been getting into, especially if I'm doing more than one shouldn't be into a thing. So anywho, sugars have been in that range. My A1C has gotten up to 7.6 over the last, how long has it been now? 6, 7, so we what, 8, 9 months now that I've been kind of filming and talking about it. So I got up to 7.6. I was doing whatever I wanted to do, so I kind of got myself together. Now, Girl Scout cookies out right now. And I told y'all this video is going to be chatty, so I hope you got your snacks and your drink. But Girl Scout cookies is out right now, and y'all know Samoa's is my jam. And it just so happens that the box is grape purple. Not Layla purple, but grape purple, which I love. So anywho, been going through some Girl Scout cookies, but my sugar's still been doing good, y'all. So clearly my other tricks and stuff is working. So yeah, so I just had my checkup 4 days ago, and it's down to 6.5. So we're doing good. All right, catch y'all. The Novel Crown with her cute sweet self bought me the Layla Purple solid one, and then the Layla Purple, the front is clear one of these Embla pouches from Amazon. I'm sure you guys have seen them before. It's like a nylon pouch, which if anybody was ever wondering why I don't ever show or talk about or comment on pictures like on Instagram of a Longchamp bag, Longchamp, if I'm saying it right, I'm probably butchering that. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Not one thing about them says add to cart. Mainly because it's a nylon bag, and I don't care for nylon bags, but I don't mind nylon pouches. I love PVC pouches. I don't mind nylon pouches. Some of them are really cute, like this Embla with this big gold zipper and this big gold zipper pull, yes please. But bags, it's a no-go for me. I had a lot of nylon bags like in junior high and high school, like purses and little backpacks and stuff, and that was kind of the thing back then. But now that I'm older and mature, it's not kind of my thing. Even if it's raining, it's just not my thing. So recently I did pick up a couple more colors like black, white, brown. I got this other purple that was supposed to be really pretty in person, and it got here and it was damn neon purple. Sending it back. I ordered a hot pink. It was supposed to be pretty. It was called like raspberry. Got here and it was neon purple. Sending it back. Then they had a color called flamingo pink, which was like a perfect middle bubblegum pink. Got it. Got here. Chef's kiss. Then there was another pink that was called ballet pink. Beautiful, light, nice baby pink color, kind of like the MCM lids right here. Y'all, got here and it was flamingo pink. So I had two of the same pouches, but the tag said the right color. Okay, somebody screwed up. Maybe somebody screwed Amazon over, returned the wrong thing. I don't know. Going back, send me the right item. Y'all, they sent the item fast. The right item came the next day, and tell me why it was also still flamingo pink. So again, I still have two medium pinks and the baby pink is still MIA. So I'm not even gonna try again. I don't know what happened. Maybe in a few months they'll get their shit together, but yeah, that's not baby pink, so I sent her back. So anywho, this is the black one, using it as my catch-all. So it has my essentials in it. I don't carry the kitchen sink catch-all anymore. So I have the basics. I have my Q-tips, which I added a few more because I had to use one recently. I have a couple of Band-Aids. I have an alcohol pad and a lens wipe for when I be wearing my glasses. I have a Dollar Tree fingernail file case with a fingernail file in it. I have my clipper. Woo, y'all, this thing be bae. Let me tell you, these public bathrooms do not have damn hooks on the back of the door. And when I'm at a game, you know, like Jazz's game, or like when I'm traveling or whatever to drive to her game and I just have to go, I can't hold it. The least y'all can do is have a hook on the door. So let me tell you, if you have never had to use a clipper on anything other than a table, like out to dinner, this girl works on the back of a door of a bathroom. You just hook it on, and she hangs, she stays, she don't move, she don't slip, she don't fall, and she can hold a bag holding the kitchen sink. Because this, if I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 33 pounds that this can hold. It can hold a good bit. What does that say? 23? Okay, 24. A couple more minutes. I have my Libre perfume. I recently added this back in here. Y'all, listen. I like a lot of different perfumes. Like I like Calvin Klein Euphoria. I like Izumiyaki. I can't remember what the actual name is. Coach has one that I love. But this right here, I love the Louis Vuitton Attrape Reeves. I bought my first bottle years ago and the price was steep, but you know, I could do it. Then I went back to get the refill, and in my head I remembered it was like $60 for the refill when I first purchased the bottle, which was like a year or two ago at that time. And she's like, no, the refill is $100. Damn, bro. So I got it that day because I had my heart set on it. That bottle had my name on it, and it was just bae. But let me tell y'all something. We went on that cruise, the family cruise in September, me, hubby, and the kids, and I purchased my first bottle of this. Listen, I could use up every single perfume in that closet and just buy this on repeat. I'm on like my third bottle. I found out that Macy's sells a refill bottle where you literally can take the top off of your YSL bottle and put the refill on it and fill it, and it's cheaper than buying a whole new bottle. Y'all, this is bae. This is all I need for a long time. That's all I need. She bae. I pulled this out and then put it down there. I showed you guys this little pouch I got off of Shein. It's like a little fancy Ziploc PVC, but it's a really soft pouch. And I just have my extra pair of contacts in there just in case. I have my power bank, which is pink. I have my usuals. I switched my pill bottle. That purple just was, it was irking me, y'all. It was irking me. The shade of purple was just irking me. And the one that I got like a 3-pack. So it was like a red, a pink, and a purple. So I put the purple up. I moved my like pain meds and Benadryl into the cute little pink one. And then recently I have been using the red one to hold Midol. So I keep it in my little, you know, my purse organizer. When I'm switching bags, I grab things out of there. But it has Midol in it. And so I throw it in the catch-all. I keep this one in here, but because it's for like headaches and stuff, Motrin, Excedrin and stuff, and a Benadryl just in case. But I put the Midol one in here when I'm on my cycle, because like I was mentioning some of those other symptoms I was having, not knowing I have fibroids. My cramps felt like I was going into labor, and I'm damn sure I'm not pregnant and not ever gonna be pregnant. And I'm not used to having cramps like that. Motrin was not working, Pamprin didn't work, the Midol worked, and there was one period, I don't remember which one it was. I mean, it showed out, y'all. It was like a 8 out of 10. Where's the labor and delivery room? Because obviously this is a contraction. It was horrible. So I reached out to my doctor, who's the one who found the fibroids, and I said, listen, I don't know what you and my uterus talked about, but y'all did not have a good conversation, because now I'm suffering even more. I need you to send me some real drugs for any month where this is what they feel like, because all the usuals, they not working. So anywho, he sent me some payments for that. So I keep that in the cabinet if I need it, which reminds me, I need to put one of those pills in that red pill case just in case. Let me see. Can I remind Siri? I can. Remind me in 1 hour to put one pain pill in red pill case. All right, so extra brush strips just in case. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Ponytail holder. You know, you guys always call these hair ties, and I guess if you're pulling your hair back and you're tying your hair, it makes sense. But I grew up with these things being called ponytail holders. I don't know. Like, I've even tried to say hair tie, and it just feels funny. Those little hair things, I don't know if everybody wore them as kids, that has like the balls on it, either one ball or two balls, and you kind of wrap them around and then put one ball, like the scrunchy part, over the other ball. I don't even know what they're called. They're probably called something like hair ties or ponytail holders, but I grew up calling them bubble bubbles. Don't judge me. I grew up calling them bubble bubbles. But anywho, I've always called them ponytail holders. I call them, you know, bubble bubbles. And so these are ponytail holders. And like the thicker ones, I always call them scrunchies. I don't know why. I just did. Look at this timer. Extra chapstick. Recently decided to add the Tide to Go mini pen to my bag, and I gave hubby one for his bag. Been dropping a few things in my lap trying to eat and drive. My tiny little Sheen bottle I've had for a long time. This is essential. This has eye drop fluid in it, and I love that super mini compact case versus the actual eye drop. I have the floss I recently got from a dental appointment. Where did I put the other ones at? Oh shoot, this one didn't get one. Okay. Remind me in an hour to add individual floss sticks to catch all. Another alcohol pad, another ponytail holder, one piece of candy. I have the other set of keys. So I have a cute little pretty girl keychain. I have the key to the fence, the key to my mama's house, sister house, and then the key to the, I want to say P.O. box, but it's not the post office. The UPS box. UPS is literally like 3 minutes from me, whereas the post office is 15-20 minute drive depending on the lights and the traffic. So I have a UPS box. I have one of those expandable washcloths, and she's empty. And one of the things I just reminded myself to do, I found these individual floss sticks on Amazon the other night and ordered them. So it's literally like, is that $29? It is. It's literally like one floss stick in a pouch, like how a Band-Aid would be. And so you don't have to worry about an extra casing or any of that. Hold on. So I bought a box of those. It comes in different quantities. I just got the smallest one, I think. It was 150. So I went ahead and added some to my wallet on chain so I won't accidentally forget. So keep, you know, 2 or 3 of those in there, but I do need to add 2 to this. So that was a reminder that I just set. And I'm just going to leave that there, clean it up later. So inside the bag, on the other wall, there is one zip pocket in the Coach Creed. And inside the zip pocket, I put my lady products. Since it has a separate zip pocket, I'm utilizing it to keep things separate. So I've got 2 little sprays. One's like a perfume that came in like an Ipsy kit. This one is or maybe it came in like when you buy like the YSL perfume I'm obsessed with. When you buy from Macy's, a lot of times it comes with like a PVC pool bag and a free bag of samples. And so this might be from theirs. Guerlain Paris, I don't know. But they make good bathroom ones. So the ones that smell really good that I do like, I put them on my perfume stand in the closet and I wear them on my body. The ones that are like, yeah, no, that's not me, I put them in my catch-all or with my panty liners and stuff, and I use it as bathroom spray. I did recently find a flat poopery on Amazon. So I took that with me on the cruise, used it as bathroom spray when either one of us needed to go. That's what it was, y'all. Shit, it's same freaking poopery. I was like, wait a minute. So anywho, between our 2, we kept the bathroom fresh if we needed to, you know, drop those kids off at the pool. This is one of those Sheen bottles that also has a cap. That's a actual spray bottle. And usually in here, I put one of the Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret's body sprays. But sometimes I do also put a perfume in here. So I have that. And then I have my panty liners and some wipes. So, and the tag to the bag, let me see, does it say the word Oxblood on here? It doesn't. It just says black tea rose applique row 25. So yeah, it retailed for $8.95. I'm guessing when it first came out, it probably went up in price since then, but I got mine pre-loved from either a Facebook group, Poshmark, or Mercari. I bought like 8 rows within a span of like 3 months. So I can't tell you where each one is from, but this was a couple summers back. So a few of my favorite Sensitive Summer's Eve's wipes. I love these. They are my ride or dies. My liners that I'm still waiting on them to put in individual damn packs. A wider liner in case I'm on my fake Aunt Flo. So that's all I have in that pocket. I'm gonna put that back and zip it up. And then the back pocket only has 2 things. I have my, which it's come loose, it's open, my little pull pouch. The traditional sunglasses case can fit in here, but it makes it very bulky and it pushes into the middle area. So I'm just using my sleeve, which I love. I bought some, you know, fake, what's the word I'm looking for? Why can't I think of the word? Sunglasses. I bought some fake sunglasses when we were on our June cruise and we were in Puerto Rico. Super cute. They're kind of busy because they have the LVs all over, which I think is cute when you look at me, but I feel like when I look outside, I feel like my glasses are dirty. Like I feel like I don't want to take them off and use the eyeglass cleaner wipe and like go to town. So I honestly can't bring myself to get rid of them yet because I did get them in Puerto Rico. My father is Puerto Rican, from Puerto Rico. I am half Puerto Rican, hence the last name Espinoza as my maiden name. That's where Espy comes from. But anywho, these particular shades came in this pouch, which I was so happy to get because it's just literally a squishy pouch, unlike the other ones I have. And I did not have one of these, especially with the drawstring. So I love this. In here, I just have the free kind of tortoise shades that I received at my recent eye exam. Ooh, I need to clean these off. But me and Mally had our recent annual eye exam. He wears glasses now. And she was like, hey, do you want to join the contact club? Like, you'll get a refund. And then you only end up paying this out of pocket. Here it is in black and white. I'm not just pulling this out my ass. And to top it off, you get a free pair of shades. Come again and say, what? Girl, don't throw me with a good time. So I got it. And y'all, let me tell you, I don't know whose idea it was to make this club, but they cannot be making money. I normally get my contacts from 1-800 Contacts, and they could be a little pricey because my eyes aren't equal. They're 2 different prescriptions, so I have to buy 2 different boxes. They come in 30-day boxes and 90-day boxes, so I usually order them just kind of depending on how much shit I bought that month, how much play money is left. I might only get 1 month this time. I might get 3 months next time. But anywho, no matter how you slice and dice it, at the end of the year, it's the same amount of money. And each box is almost $100. It's like $92 or something like that. With the plan that she was doing, or that I signed up for, the rebate plan, I got a 1-year supply. If you deduct the refund that I'm waiting on in the mail now, I already submitted my application. I got an email the other day that it's approved. My refund's on the way, blah, blah, blah. If you take the total amount that I paid for 1 year supply of contacts, which was even a little bit cheaper than me ordering them from 1-800 Contacts, which I thought was weird. But anyway, that's how it worked. If you take the rebate and deduct it from that, y'all, I am spending less money on a 1-year supply out of pocket than I normally spend ordering from 1-800 Contacts. I want to say, when I did the math, I want to say I was spending like $60. $60 for a 1-year supply when one eye runs me $90 a month. Get the out of here. Sign me up. So anywho, sunglasses. And then the last thing in here, and I will get out of y'all's hair for this video. We'll get to talk about something else because I know we've been in this one a long time. She's empty. And because she's all leather and she's got all these extra roses on top, the question people always want to know is the bag heavy? I think we should stop asking that question. You know why? Because yes, yes. The only way the bag is light is generally if it's not a leather bag, if it's a canvas bag or a nylon bag, and or if your pouches on the inside are not leather. So like these alone, they're going to be heavier than, say, the nylon pouch. And that's one of the reasons why I picked up a couple of these to kind of use as some of my catch-alls to kind of use, you know, off and on between my other ones. But with all this leather on here and this being genuine leather and from Coach Retail, and then you have the little studs that hold the flowers on, this bag is a little heavy by itself. So I carry it in my hand, in my right hand, or I carry it on my left arm. People always say the crooked arm. I don't be carrying my bags in the crooked arm. That's not really what I do. I don't know. I usually put mine like in the middle of my arm. So it's like right after my watch and whatever bracelets I'm wearing. And I just hold it like that. I don't know. Weird. But anywho, she is a little heavy empty. She's not heavy to me because I'm used to these things. But again, me not carrying the kitchen sink even in bags larger than this, where I use a few more pouches and a few more girly things. It's a little heavy, but it's not heavy. That sounds real stupid, Layla. But y'all get what I'm saying. Sometimes my sciatica is not being nice, and so I will quickly downsize into something really light, or not even carry a purse. If I'm not leaving the house, I'll just, you know, take my planner bag, go to work, do my thing, and then, you know, go back home. I won't even carry a whole bag sometimes when my sciatica's bothering me, because the weight of the bag can irritate her. The weight of a laundry basket can irritate her. So I'm starting to learn what the triggers are, and, you know, make sure I kind of shy away from those, and of course go to the chiropractor and get myself snapped and, you know, sit for a little bit of time. So yeah, y'all, that is what is in this current bag. I want to move into a never full. I have never cinched my sides longer than like 2 seconds just to see how it looks when I first got them. I got my first never full in 2019. I do have all 3 canvases in addition to the all black leather empreinte one. And then I also have the 2, well, I'm blocking them completely. I have the 2 limited edition ones. I have what I call pink lemonade. It was called by the pool, somebody. I call her pink lemonade because she's pink and yellow. And then I have this one that has the mint, the pink, and the Layla purple. And I call her sparkle. So I've never cinched these at all, but I have cinched the canvas ones just to see how they look in the moment when I first got them. But I've never worn them cinched. And so since I'm currently not carrying my totes as a purse because it's just so much room, everything just moving everywhere, so I've tried it a few times with the organizer. I'm still playing with that. I ordered some new ones that I found on I'm gonna butcher her name, Atalia Reviews. I'm gonna try and find it and put it on the screen. She does reviews, she does what's in my bag, she sometimes talks about her jewelry or her makeup or whatever, but I like watching her sometimes to see how she organizes her bag, what she's doing different, what new items she's found. She usually leaves the link, and I went ahead and ordered a couple sizes of those so I can use it in a couple different bags. So I'm gonna try one of the organizers, the felt ones that I have on hand, cinch the sides, and try to use it as a purse tomorrow in the next couple days and see how I like it. But yeah, that's the what's in my bag. That's the update on where I've been. That's the update on my life, update on my little health issues, concerns, ongoing chronic conditions. But yeah, hopefully I have not forgotten to update you guys on anything, something I might have said before I was going to tell you in the future or share in another video. I wanted to do all of that in this video. So if I forgot anything, please let me know. Drop the comment down below, or if you feel more comfortable sending me a DM on private, that's fine as well. Instagram handle is the same as the channel name, Just One SB, if you're new here. And I am going to clean this up and get ready to do another video, because I'm going to try to binge a few today so I can get y'all some consistent content going again, because your girl is back. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love all of y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.